Why are you here? Did you come here for beauty or shadow? Would you prefer a tirade or evidence of grace? How you doing? When is the last time you made out with someone and had that feeling where the whole room disappears, everything melts away, even the boundary between you and whatever's going on, and your knees are really weak, your legs are really weak, you just lose. Oh, I'm not asking, I'm just I'm just curious. I guess I care. I guess I care. Do you feel love? Do you feel loved? What are you looking forward to? Anyway, I care. I understand that attempting to control the behaviors and thoughts or words of other people is an unaffordable waste of calories and a fast track to friendlessness. I don't want to control you. Hell, I'd settle for being able to control my own muscles. There's far too much going on in my world and in my personal and work calendars for me to have time to insert myself into your sincerest contribution to the greater good. And isn't that why we're all here? Why else would you come to this space? I've shared my platform and my work without expecting anything, with exception of original credit and permissions if it's going to be used for purposes of, slander or to make money. But why would anybody do that? That's a strange thing to do. It is a particularly vile habit to promote yourself as a support system while you're kicking your peers under the table. But who does that? I don't know. I just want to suggest that we're all feeling a little paranoid online lately. And I want to suggest also that I'm not the only person out there who might benefit from some reevaluation of social media norms. So indulge me for a few minutes. Because as a disability rights advocate, I depend on social media to publish. That's why I'm there. And I consider it totally anathema to my mission to be dishonest with people, including online. So when I post about life, it's actually my real life. I don't see a way to change the face of progressive neurologic disease without being pretty damn transparent about whatever I'm dealing with. And this path, living a sometimes ugly part of your actual life in public, it ain't for everyone, trust me. You have to be bulletproof, which is a big ask for someone who's 10 years into an expensive war against their own central nervous system. So you have to have boundaries that would make Fort Knox envious without losing your ability to listen to others. You have to be authentic. You have to be real and ruthlessly, endlessly honest. Or why would anyone care what you have to say? Everybody has something. It's not special that I've been diagnosed. As it turns out, being yourself online is such a radical act that anyone who does it is likely to draw attention, not all of it positive. In the Parkinson's space, it becomes especially complicated. We might, at any given time, be questioning our own soundness of mind or transitioning between medications that make us seem off or drunk or nutsy to others, and hey, even to ourselves. You can't break my heart. Well, maybe you can. It's not that hard. I do it every day. Yeah, get in line. But if you came here to silence me, I've got some very bad news for you. You don't have that power. I don't even have that power. We're working with a purpose much bigger than anything to do with me or you or any individual. May I gently suggest that no one living with this condition needs to feel more isolated, more confined, more afraid, or more helpless? I'm a real person. I screw up. I have real feelings. I'm a person who's living a life with a prematurely shortened radius, thanks to Parkinson's disease. I can question my own sanity plenty without anyone's help, and thank you. I have plenty to be pissed off about. But I'm happy most of the time. I'm joyful. I'm looking forward to what's next. I can't wait. I'm curious. I wouldn't bother wobbling up onto this rickety soapbox. Except I suspect it's even more important than I think it is. It matters how we use social media. The fact that you don't know someone in real life doesn't mean it doesn't matter how you treat them. So I'm asking, why get involved with a support group if you have no intention of actually being supportive and authentic and trustworthy and transparent? You cannot have support without trust and authenticity. You can't. This isn't my finger wagging moment. I'm just saying that unethical behavior, bullying and doxing and trolling and pathologizing others, people we don't even know, plagiarizing and lying and slandering, this prevents vulnerable people from having a much needed support space. So if you're guilty of any of these behaviors, it's worth noting you're also denying yourself incredible benefits of honesty, authenticity, and actual support. Can you think of one single person, visibly disabled or not, who needs their trust undermined more? Me either. Well, this shouldn't only apply to the disability advocacy or support space. Every single one of us would benefit from a better signal-to-noise ratio on social media. Every single one of us would live more happily, more easily, more peacefully in a world where public trust was a thing. It still existed. So I'd like to challenge you. Consider that words contain a level of power we never fail to underestimate. How we use them matters. We are in this mess together. So I'm doing what I know how to do. I'm showing up as myself. What if we all did that? What if sincerity and accountability became norms? What would we lose there? What would we gain? I wonder what's going to happen next. And I care very much about you. No matter what you think you've done or who you think you are, you don't have to hide. It's going to be okay. You're not alone. Human. These are just a few thoughts I wanted to share with you. You're going to be okay. You're not alone. Everything's going to be okay.